Are we worried about further expansion?
Or are you concerned about it?
No, the question is expansion. I don't know if you guys have heard the talks of A&M, first of all, going into the SEC. And I tell you what, if that happens, I think that's going to trigger a bunch of moves. And so we'll see what happens there. But if that does happen, in my opinion, look for us to absorb a couple teams, most likely Oklahoma and Texas, and sooner rather than later. But in my opinion, there's going to end up being 4 super conferences with 16 to 18 teams in each conference, and that's going to be it. You know, everyone else is going to kind of go by the wayside. And so right now, conferences are jockeying for position and trying to some are trying to survive. You know, there's some conferences that aren't going to make it. You know, if you only got 4, then you do the math. You know, the SEC is going to be 1, the Pac-12 is going to be 1, the Big Ten is going to be 1, and so you know who that 4th one is. You know, is it going to be the ACC? Is the Big 12 going to survive? I mean, that's a question mark or a question that no one's going to be able to answer until all this movement starts to take place. But if it does come to that, well, I shouldn't say if, when it comes to that, it's just going to make our conference that much more competitive. And you know, Oklahoma and Texas are 2 good football teams, and the other 2 teams that you're talking about joining the pack, Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's in the top 10 right now, and Texas Tech has had some really good years, you know, over the last decade. And so I think it's going to come to that eventually. And you know, what time frame? Anywhere from 2 to 5 years, I think you're going to see that happen. And the landscape of college football is going to change dramatically. And again, I think if the SEC takes Texas A&M, that's a signal that they're starting to collect teams, because they're not going to stop there. They're going to try to get to 16, and as will everybody else. So.